Hello everyone, and welcome back to Tom Clancy's Central. My name is Retro, and today I want to discuss a few things relating to this new game coming out, of course, Recon Wildlands, which everyone's been very excited for, including myself, and everybody over here over at TCC. So if you guys do enjoy, definitely do drop a sub. We're on the road to 100 subscribers, and hopefully you guys will stick around. So I wanted to talk about really today is some of the aspects when it comes to an open world style game, because this is what Recon Wildlands is priding itself on attempting to do, because a lot of the games in the past in the Tom Clancy franchise have been sort of open world. There's been a few variations. Two great examples are Rainbow Six Siege, which is a very tactical competitive shooter, as opposed to Division, which is more along the lines of a third-person RPG. So when you have different games like that are completely on different ends of the spectrum, yet still appeal to a common audience, it is very important to take a look at what people are actually interested in, because the fans that are going over from each of these titles typically enjoy the Tom Clancy franchise for what it is. They enjoy it because of the name behind it. So you might not be able to appeal to every single fan, which is a challenge, and that is why I believe Recon Wildlands should do everything in their power to try to make that possible, or at least get as close as they can to appeal to the biggest audience possible. Now what you really need to do, at least in my eyes, is come up with a game that has a good amount of pros and cons, but really something that stands out as a good open world game with a strong enough story and a strong enough linear path. And this is what The Division I felt did pretty well. I did not play it that much. I'm gonna be honest, I'm relatively new to the franchise, but one thing I can say about The Division, and especially from what I've seen, it definitely, at least in my eyes, seems to have a good chance, a good group of opportunities for someone that wants to go and explore the map in an open world sense, doing side missions and side challenges versus following the main story and following some of the main objectives for every player to do. And that's what I think a really good open world game has. That's really, I guess, the main benefit in an open world game, and at least one that is a successful title, is something that allows you to do pretty much whatever you want, along with having a linear path to follow. Now, one reason, at least for me, why I'm not really a fan of Grand Theft Auto titles is, while yes, it does have a main mission, everything else you could do, all the other side quests and all the other, just fun stuff you can do, is much more entertaining than the main mission, which, although that's cool for some, I personally want the main mission, the main story, the main task to be the most entertaining, to be the most engaging and the most fun overall, and that's what I want, really. So when looking at Recon Wildlands, my biggest wish, and in terms of like pros and cons for an open world game, I do believe if this is done right, it could have a very strong, very, engaging, intense single-player story, along with some really fun stuff you could do on, of course, Bolivia, the big open-world map, and there also is going to be the co-op campaign, which should be really interesting to see, considering this map is gigantic, and having a really cool open-world feel, playing with a bunch of your friends, should be really interesting. And I think with open world games in general, the biggest downfall, at least what I've seen, is not having a strong enough story structure, not having a story that you could really follow and enjoy. So if you're able to kind of blend the two, I think we could have something incredible here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about this, and drop a like if you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much as always. It's been Retro, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.